It was tight throughout most of that first set, pero nakawala ang High Flyers sa dulo, taking it by 7 points in the end. They're taking the first set over the Perlas Spikers, who continue to struggle dito sa reinforced conference ng PVL. Balikan natin ang mga highlights dun sa opening period.
Let's talk about the High Flyers. Really, we can talk. When we mentioned teamwork, that was the Waterloo of the Perlas. That's actually the strength of the High Flyers. Obviously, they're enjoying, they're communicating, coverage is there. You know, impeccable digging by Pantone. Everybody contributing. They're doing it light, fun, and you know, everyone's just contributing to their cause.
Meanwhile, for the Perlas Spikers, you still get a sense there's a bit of tightness, a bit of hesitation in their play, and we will see if they're able to sort that out in between the sets. Ito naman, nakikita mo, pati yung dance moves on point para sa mga High Flyers. Of course, no surprise, Tess Roundtree, a standout performer, but who else stood out for you in that first set?
Of course, I kept mentioning her name. Pantone really doing well in terms of defense, and with her type of defense, Jasmine Labor doing an excellent job in distributing the sets. We can look at the numbers in attacks. Actually, it's pretty close, 14-13 blocking. Sid Domingo actually had a lot of that, 5-3. One service ace. And opponents there, just 2. You know, we were talking about, I don't think that they even had a service error. Probably just 2 errors, 5 for Perlas. So coming into the second set, if you're the High Flyers, as is, status quo, we're doing fine. Why fix it if it ain't broke? But for Perlas, they gotta maximize for me their imports.
Right.
We've seen a lot of drops by both Montevilla and Bright. You want them to swing away. So gotta get the sets that they like, you know, receive better so Ferrer can actually set it to them better and, you know, maximize their output in today's game.
Chara Soriano in the crowd today, enjoying the action, and by her shirt, you know who she's cheering for.
I'm surprised she's not suiting up for the team. She can still play, you know.
Why isn't she playing?
I know. But she's, I know she's really busy with a lot of things.
Right start here for the Perlas Spikers. 2 consecutive points to start things off.
Service, Roses.
Captain set to serve, Sue Roses. Back row attack for Roundtree, and that hits Montevilla in the face. Or off her chest.
Oh, yeah, she's pointing where it hit. She's correcting you, Jake.
Off the chest. See, she's frustrated there. And finally, service error. Wala dito sa High Flyers. They do 2 in this set already.
Sorry, we jinxed them, I think.
Eto, makikita natin ang mga leading scorers. Roundtree with 9 already. Domingo with 4. And for the Perlas Spikers, Montevilla with 6. Sue Roses continuing her bright run here with 3 points.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, you got an import like Tia Bright, and she's not even in the leading scorers, among the leading scorers. So, again, if you're Perlas Spikers, you want to maximize. You got to get them more involved. Whether in the back or in front, you got options.
A board serve. But they're setting up Montevilla. Pantone sends it right back. A board to Sullivan.
And Labor, you know, doing a great job. Really, we talked about her distributing the balls, doing it again, which is why the High Flyers are. They're often, you said earlier, the Perlas Spikers, they seem a bit tight. For High Flyers, they're very loose.
Yeah.
Very, you know, it just flows.
Pantone ay balik agad. Labor is gonna set for Gretchen Soltones. Right from the back row. There's that power you're looking for. And nobody moving.
No one there for the
great thing again by Pantone. But what's nice is, again, you know, Ferrer gave it to Bright at the back. That actually surprised the High Flyers. So, you know, they let their guard down there.
High Flyers in a bit of disarray prior to that serve, but they've been able to sort themselves out here.
Antones everywhere.
Soltones has a tough angle. And Montevilla finishing it off.
Roundtree, Montevilla.
Getting the 5th point here for the Perlas Spikers as we check in now with Cam Lagmay.
Noreen and Jing, you were wondering a while ago about the hand injury of Z. Hervasio from the Perlas Spikers. Just an update about her condition. She unfortunately sprained her hand during their last game. She also mentioned she was feeling under the weather and did not get to train with her teammates previous to this match. However, being present even on the sidelines gives a different perspective on the game. Her situation just makes her a stronger team player, their cheerleader, contributing what is best for the team. All the best to Z. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Cam Lagmay. Speedy recovery to Z. Hervasio.
By Sullivan.
Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yeah.
It's nothing that'll keep her out for much longer. She is suited up here, so might have to play through the pain barrier if she is called upon by Ariel de la Cruz.
That's true. And we know that she's a fighter, so she will.
Kaapat na puntos na pala mula sa atake si Jerry Malabanan.
6-5.
Had 9 points in their last game.
Now on top. Service.
If you're wondering if the High Flyers are enjoying this, you just have to take a look at their substitutes.
High flyers and high spirits.
Wow, what a change from set 1 to set 2. That's 3 service errors now. And we're just getting started here in the second set.
But can you imagine 3 service errors are still tied at 6? I mean,
You're right.
obviously the rest, they're doing pretty good in the rest.
Net touch.
At touch yun, kitang-kita mula sa palo ni Roundtree. Mukhang si Sue Roses nag-overcommit. And just like that, they've taken the lead. After such a bright start from the Perlas Spikers, it's been undone here. And Jesus
Denied.
reacting there, taking it away from Kia Bright, who was ready for the dig. That'll take us to the first technical timeout. Nakuha na ng High Flyers ang kalamangan, 8-6. After suffering their first loss against the Cool Smashers, nagbalik ang High Flyers with a wonderful performance against the Navy Lady Oragons, and they won that one in impressive fashion, getting them back to winning ways. Napaka-importante sa kanila na mataas ulit ang confidence ng High Flyers.
That's right. And you can look at the numbers. They led in spikes, 56-50, and in aces, 64. Blocking went the Lady Oragon's way, but you know, it's how they perform each game after, and in today's game so far, so good for the Lady Flyers.
Certainly a bit of a surprise, yung blocking, mas lamang pa pala yung kalaban nila, because in this game, the blocking has been such a key for the High Flyers. Let's take a look now at some of the tweets. Very good commentators for Game 2. Hi, Jing and Noreen. Hello, Feliciano. This combo is really, really good. Oh, wow, that's too much. Thank you, Feliciano, for that one. And go, go, go. This is from Norberto. High Flyers watching all the way from Anda, Bohol. Hello. Thank you for live coverage and pa-shoutout po. This is your shoutout, Norberto.
Shout out!
Josa Besit, cheering for Bright here. Go, go, Perlas. Now, thank you for that tweet, and continue to send them our way. Tag us at ABS-CBN Sports at gamitin ang hashtag na PVL on ABS-CBN. Sue Roses nakalusot sa double block ni Domingo in Roundtree. It's not an easy feat.
It isn't. But that's a great set by Jem Ferrer, because, you know, again, if they can distribute the ball, keep the defense of the High Flyers guessing, they have a better chance, and they need to actually win this set.
So a quick look at Ahumiro, who is on the bench here for the Perlas Spikers. That's a great dig from Tan. It's clean execution once again from the High Flyers.
You know, that's a 3-man block, but wow, Roundtree still gets it over. Her contact with the ball is really high. She's tall and she has hang time, so the blockers have to delay. Actually, you have to delay. You cannot go up with the normal timing that you want to do in blocking a regular spiker, because this girl, she waits.
Right.
When you're on your way down, that's when she strikes.
Joy Dacoron. Serving.
Hit that off Joy Dacoron, and you're right, on her way down. Well, 9-all here. Perlas Spikers putting on a good fight here. Kia Bright was their last score. This one from the back row. One Tripilla dug up here by Gretchen Soldones.
Oh, good dig.
Bright angling that one wide. That's a good one.
It's a spot. 10-9.
That's for the Bright fans out there.
On the lead.
Still see, even when they're scoring, you don't see the smiles, you don't see the celebrations na nakikita natin sa high flyers. They're under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. That's what you're seeing, no? First set, they seem like they're tight. They're not enjoying.
Right.
At least in our point of view.
10-all.
Roundtree here, scoring down the line. So many tricks up her sleeve. I don't see Tess Roundtree.
Foreign guest player
Always
is
keeps the blockers guessing.
serve.
Good save. Good serve.
Good air, setting up Bright. Just looking for that wide hit once again, but this time it went too wide.
11-10.
Yeah.
1 point lead for the High Flyers.
She likes to, her tendency is to go cross court. Maybe she wants, and she has committed some hitting errors. Maybe she wants to go down the line sometimes.
Right.
At least in today's game, we haven't seen that.
12
Regalo para kay Celine Domingo. It all started with that fantastic service mula kay Roundtree.
Yeah, coverage wasn't there for Perlas.
So much power on it here. 13 big points already for Tess Roundtree. Again, difficult serve to deal with. It's going to be a free ball right back to the High Flyers. Derecho kay Celine Domingo. Back-to-back points
13-10.
for the FEU standout.
Yeah, just finding that hole again in the center or the heart of Perlas' defense. Everybody's slow to
The
react.
Spikers.
Timeout now for the Perlas Spikers. Let's listen in.
Mag-serve. Kunting tiwala lang sa kunting tiwala sa receipt. Okay? Kaya naman natin patayin eh. Yung quick mo dapat mapagana natin. Kung hindi mapagana, magdadalawa dito sa dulo. Okay? Nasa harap ka, di ba? Quick back ang hingin mo, quick back. Para gumano ng block, dali natin dito yung atake. Okay? Okay, come on.
Simple instructions mula kay Ariel de la Cruz in that timeout. Need to deal with this lady's serve. Tess Roundtree. 6-0 run now for the High Flyers. They're down by 3 now, up by 3.
Right.
Number 2. At the service zone.
And again, you know,
Guest player number 1.
you're witnessing the second set. They're doing nothing spectacular. They're just playing basic volleyball.
Quick for Ahumiro.
Camilo with a drop shot. 11-13.
That's what Coach Dong de la Cruz actually was saying. You gotta make sure that, you know, you make your center or your middle blockers get involved, because you gotta sell that
Right.
set.
So much power on that one from Jerry Lee Malabanan.
14-11.
But she's actually known for power. We know that.
Celine Domingo serving for PayMaya.
Celine Domingo, 4 na puntos mula sa atake. Has more than a few block points as well. She must be close to getting the double digits. Malabanan nakalusot.
Malabanan scores again. 15-11.
Alabanan finding her groove here.
It's a great set as well from Jasmine Amor. From the opposite side. Here you see 2 block points for Celine Domingo.
Domingo.
Enjoying an all-around game here against the Perlas Spikers. Quick for Ahumiro.
Camilo with a
That was what Coach Dong was asking for, because we know how Amy can hit those balls and given a chance. So there, I mean, the first time wasn't that strong, but that's the Amy Ahumiro.
foreign guest player serving for BanKo.
A bright serve, bitin na bitin.
Second technical timeout.
That
16,
takes
PayMaya.
away from the
12,
momentum here of the Perlas Spikers as we head into the second technical timeout of the second set. High Flyers up by 4. The High Flyers have been banking on a lot of high-powered offense, but you can't sleep on their defense. And Busy Liz Lee has been spectacular for them.
Is it a tongue twister?
Tough one.
Yeah, but you know, in today's match, we've been saying her name over and over again. She's been everywhere. She's showing us that, you know, she's that Disney and Gata we've been watching in Adamson, and now she's a Pantone, but she's still, you know, dishing out monster performances.
Grabe ang positioning and her anticipation of where the danger will be. And she has been a real foundation dito sa success so far ng High Flyers.
Yeah. And she's one of those people who actually brought glory to the liberos, so to speak, because, you know, I mean, they really showed what a libero, a true libero is supposed to play like. And she's showing us today.
17 to 13.
Fantastic adjustment there mula kay Shelby Sullivan. On the stretch, went left-handed.
Shirley Malabanan.
High Flyers
From PayMaya.
keeping that 4-point advantage. And a good serve on Tripilla. Again, Pantone just making it look easy, and again Sullivan,
Sees the hole.
drop shot working for the import.
Substitution. BanKo. 11 out.
Roger Goroyev, may injury din pala.
Oo nga.
So most likely hindi siya maglalaro sa game na to.
Pahinga muna tayo.
Malabanan.
Oh, he was telling me about something to do with his fingers, that it locks his middle finger. So he had it. He had a surgery done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a great dig.
Yeah, good save. Oh!
And nabitin dun si Kia Bright.
19 to 13.
Going for the drop shot there.
Yeah, but Jesus, wow, what a dig there. But you see, that's the problem right now, even with Bright. Her confidence obviously is not there anymore. She's hesitant. So, you know, again, you gotta get her more involved, give her more sets, whether or not she's in the back row,
Off the block.
so that she gets in the groove of
14
things.
to 19.
Able to respond through Montrepilla. At nakikita mo, not only through her performance, but she's also trying to lift the spirits of her teammates in between rallies. Abor setting up Roundtree. Bidder gets to it.
Oh,
Edge of it in. Did not go over for De Jesus.
20 to 14.
Pumasok na rin pala dito si Rizabel Devanadera.
Isabel.
Rizabel Devanadera. Thank you for that.
Foreign guest
Another veteran.
Service ace.
He scores 1. 21.
Oh,
14.
Perlas Spikers crumbling here in the second set.
Timeout for Ariel De La Cruz. Let's listen into the huddle of the Perlas Spikers.
Naliligaw eh, parang naliligaw. Hindi naman sila, yung follow nila talaga pag yung import malakas, di ba? Pero, nadidepensa naman natin eh. Okay. Ang problema, nakakakuha tayo ng bola, hindi natin maitaas ang mabuti, hindi natin may convert sa atin. Okay, sayang eh, sayang yung mga nakukuha natin bola. Okay, yung receive meron na. Paganahin mo yung gitna, paganahin yung situation na kanina.
Another dangerously quiet huddle for the Perlas Spikers. They need a reaction here. They're down by 7. High Flyers just 4 points away from making it 2 sets to nothing. For yung first set, more about Tess Roundtree. The second set, particularly in these latter stages, Shelby Sullivan has been the bright spot here for the High Flyers.
Right. Yeah, but during that huddle, you gotta like what coach was saying, Coach De La Cruz was saying. He was just saying, okay, malakas mag-import, but kaya naman nating depensa.
Correct.
Reception is there, so go to the middle as well. So, you know, trying to indirectly lift them up by saying, okay, we can do this. Kaya naman natin depensahan.
Just over the net. Nabor gets it to Roundtree, who is on the stretch. Free ball here for the Perlas Spikers. Unable to take advantage. Ferrer back sets to Suroses. Naibalik ni Roundtree.
By Roundtree.
What blocking there, great anticipation. Yep. Coverage wasn't there. You know, that should also be something that Perlas has to focus on, their coverage. You gotta see that we have great blockers on the other side.
Confidence booster here for the substitute. Rizabel de Benedera. Gonna get one down the middle. 22-16. Straight into the net.
3 point for PayMaya.
Have cold off the bench.
Ouch. A lone bright spot for the Perlas Spikers, 11 points for Juterat Montrepila, also known as U Montrepila. It's spelled A-U-S, but somehow it's pronounced U.
The Aju, not an Aju.
And now the first signing of Amanda Villanueva in this game comes on for Sue Roses. Brought in as a service specialist here.
For the Perlas Spikers.
Former Adamson standout. Here we see, surprisingly, ang attack points for both teams. Pantay at 13 apiece. It'll be interesting to see at the break kung what is the biggest contributor sa separation ng dalawa.
Right. Yeah, because it's not like it's just a 2-point lead or 1-point lead. It's a 7-point lead. So the other categories must come into play.
So sobra ang service ni Celine Domingo. And that is a big key as well that we must talk about in between these two sets is the number of service errors that the High Flyers committed.
I want to see the errors because of the service errors as well.
Right. Back set for Shelby Sullivan. Didn't make the contact that she necessarily wanted, but still making it work. And that does it here para sa ating pangalawang set. Namang na dito ang High Flyers 2-0. Another impressive performance for the High Flyers. Can they close it out in the third? We shall see. Don't go anywhere.